Viewers, news update just coming in. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, his rejoinder to those lecturing India. Vice President says that India does not need lessons on rule of law. The Vice President has slammed those meddling in India's affairs. Let's listen into what he had to say.
Corruption is no longer rewarding. Corruption is not a passage to opportunity, employment or a contract. It is passage to jail. The system is securing it. Now, again you go on high moral ground. The corrupt must not be dealt because it's a festive season. It's, let's say, farming season. How can there be any season to save those who are culpable? Take root to rule of law. That is the only way. That is the only way.
Ukrainian Foreign Minister, who met External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar while on a two-day visit to New Delhi, said that India could become the first non-Western power to support President Volodymyr Zelensky. The two leaders also discussed bilateral ties. Here's a report.
Ukrainian Foreign Minister met with his Indian counterpart, S. Jaishankar, on Friday. Kuleba arrived in New Delhi on Thursday for a two-day visit to boost bilateral ties and cooperation with India, which considers Russia a time-tested ally from the Cold War era.
I'm glad to see that some of our bilateral mechanisms have also met. I think this has created a certain momentum in our bilateral relationships.
His visit comes a week after Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Ukrainian President Zelensky and Russian President Putin, whom India has so far avoided criticizing over the war in Ukraine.
India and Ukraine have been traditional friends, but I think there is much more that we can do and should do, not only in the interests of our nations, but also in the interest of global development and security architecture. We will be looking forward to restoring what had existed before the large-scale invasion of Russia and Ukraine began, existed between us. We will be looking forward to discussing new areas and projects of our cooperation.
New Delhi has stressed the need for diplomacy and dialogue on ending the war and has expressed its willingness to contribute to peace efforts.